Okay guys, so the first thing that we're going to be using is the new Wet n Wild foundation. This is from the Photo Focus collection, as you can see, and I'm using this in the shade Cream and Beige. This is actually the darkest shade in store, which is kind of sad considering it's still a pretty kind of light shade. I tried out like a coupon where it came with like a couple little samples, and I found that my actual shade was actually Desert Beige, but they didn't have it in stock, so kind of makes me very disappointed. Oh my god, I almost dropped this whole thing. I forgot the kind of applicator that it has. So as you can see, it just has this flat applicator. It's kind of like a mask spatula, and I've used this foundation twice already, and I kind of wanted to do a wear test. I'm honestly gonna say I already have an opinion formed about it. I do like it. That's just gonna put it out there. This foundation, let's see what it promises. It just says that it's gonna help for the other kinds of makeup that you put on top, that if they have flashback, it's gonna kind of reduce it. I don't know how true that is. I don't really use anything that's gonna give me photo flashback, so I can't really say. But from what I could see, that's the only like kind of promise they make in the packaging. So I'm going to use my Nude Beauty Blender. I'm just going to start blending that out. I should have put some on my nose. I already have some primer. I used the NYX Angel Veil. And as you can see guys already, it blends out really, really beautifully. Oh yes. One other thing, it kind of does have a paint smell, but it doesn't bother me too much. But if you're bothered by scents, then definitely I do think this foundation is not for you, because the scent is quite strong. I don't find that it lingers, but it's definitely strong. It's not full coverage. I definitely do think it's like a medium coverage foundation. You could still see like that little scar that I have there. So next I'm going to be trying this Photo Focus concealer. I'm just using this NYX corrector to kind of correct a little bit of my oh so bad eye bags. I'm kidding guys, I don't think they're that bad. I don't know, could just be me, could be horrible. Yes, I love this corrector. Super inexpensive as well. So now I'm going to take this concealer, and this one is in the shade, oh my god, the packaging doesn't say the shade on it. What? Did I lose the little sticker? I know it is light medium beige. And it's just like your normal doe foot applicator. I think this is a perfect shade. Rite Aid has like 10 different corrector shades, but if you go to Walgreens, they only have one, which is medium 20, which for my skin tone was too dark. This one I feel like it's perfect. Perfection. Maybe I'm applying too much. I think I am. Let's highlight our nose a little bit. And right here. See if it could help that scar. Those are just the points that I highlight. And I'm going to have my powder ready as well. I'm going to be setting with my Laura Mercier baking under my eyes. So I'm just going to blend that out. Blends pretty easily. Have you guys tried anything from this new collection? I know that most of this collection is right now at almost all Rite Aids. And they have a $1 off coupon, which I did mention in my haul, which if you haven't watched, I will link right here in a card. So far, really like how this blends out. Oh my god, I definitely feel like this brightens. My face definitely looks brighter. I love the way it blends out. Okay. So far so good. I'm not noticing any big like setting in into my fine lines. Let's set this. And so before I set my nose, what I actually want to do is use this new Wet n Wild makeup stick. This from the Mega Glow collection. I found these at Walgreens. Use this. It kind of has like a rounded tip. and try to cream contour my nose. Might be a little dark actually. It looks pretty dark. A little bit orangey. Always try to remember to connect your eyebrows. That's what a contour should be. So I'm just gonna use the tip of the sponge and start blending that out. I find myself having to slide it because it's not blending out. I feel like I took off my foundation though. That was not good. Not good at all. And apply some of this back. So for contouring, I didn't like it so far. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Contour. This is new. Again, it has a really cute packaging. I love the packaging on this. I love the packaging on the concealer. I love the packaging on the foundation. The only thing that I'm kind of iffy on right now is this one. Even the packaging looks a little bit cheap in my opinion. This one is so nice. Look at that. It's really, really nice. So it's a cushion contour, which is pretty weird. It has like a little sponge. When you open it, you have your contour here. So what I'm going to be using is a stippling brush. Okay, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Duo Fiber Contour Brush. Oh, it's actually a contour brush, and it's kind of stippling. So I feel like this will work really well with this. It does look like a very brownie brown, yeah. And let's just go in. Ooh. Pigment. Pigment is definitely there. Oh. Yeah, you could definitely see it. Just a little bit more here. What do you think, guys? I feel like it can be a little bit too warm. It's kind of orangey in a little way, but I like it. I feel like my skin tone pulls that orange quite well. I feel like I like this so much more than this, just because it's creamier since it's more of a like liquid foundation. I feel like it's very easy to blend out. This one not so much. It's more like what's it called, more kind of rubbery feeling to it, so I feel like that one's harder to blend out. I do feel like this is packed with product because there's a lot here, and I've had it in my desk sitting like this, so it's not because it's like going around everywhere. So I feel like this really is packed with product. After that, using that same Morphe brush that we were using, which is the Y1 Big Fluffy Powder Brush, I'm going to be going into these new Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powders, and it's in the shade Tan Beige. It's definitely turning into my #1 drugstore brand, and I'm just going to take a little bit of that powder, put it all over the face just to set it. Doesn't have like a smell to it. It's not too heavy, definitely feels very lightweight, but I still can see it on the brush, so I know that, you know, it's coming out. It's not powdery at all. When I do this, you don't see any powder fall out, so I'm digging that. Feels very lightweight. Actually like it a lot. Again, it's like my 3rd time using this, and oof, do I love this. It definitely does help my makeup stay in place. Both times that I wore this foundation, one time I wore it like 9 hours. It looked fantabulous. I'm so in love with this foundation. So I actually got a second one of those powders. This one's in the shade Cocoa or Cacao. I don't know how you pronounce it, or Cocoa in Spanish. And you can see it's definitely darker. I believe this one is the darkest one in store. Again, Rite Aid. You can see the difference right there. You can see the difference. So I wanted this Cacao one, or Cocoa, or Cocoa for contouring actually. So I'm going to take a different brush. I'm going to take the Morphe Y4. It's kind of like an angled contour or blush brush. I'm going to use it for contour today. I'm just going to grab some on the side. Pigmented, yes, I do see it. I don't think the camera picks it up that well. So just gonna, I like to take it like on this angle. I'm basically gonna use that to set the liquid contour that I have. Make, oh yes, I like it. Again, pretty warm tone, but they had like two cooler shades. I mean, these aren't supposed to be contour powders, but I feel like they work amazing for this. Oh, look at that pigmentation. Yes. Gonna grab some. Face looking really tan already. Wow, this one's very pigmented, guys. Whew. Making that contour quite noticeable today. Very sharp and dramatic. I love doing this 3 just so that contour doesn't look like bam, waboozy. Look at that big dark spot now. So I like to even it out here on the edges. Oh, yes. I love it, guys. So I totally did my eyeliner and with the Wet n Wild eyeliner, and I totally forgot to record it. I don't know why I was thinking that this wasn't part of the new items. So I think what I'm going to try to do is my inner corners. That way I can still try it out for you guys. So I'm going to kind of close up a little bit. Huh, it's kind of like a little bit runny. You know what? I'm not a fan of that too much. Very runny actually. You can see right here. It started running a little bit. Also, while I was doing the top liner, it's kind of hard because the tip here is so small. It should have been like, I want to say this much longer to get more, so you know you're able to work with it more. But this one didn't really give you that liberty. Because it's so thin, so it's really, really hard. Like, unless you're like this, like straight, it's kind of very hard to control it. So I did find it a little bit tricky to use. And right now, look, you see that? It's totally like running into like my creases and whatnot. Oh, no. Just gonna take a makeup remover wipe. Try to take that out. Another thing is that it's not matte. It's more of a shiny, glossy finish. Not glossy as in like a lip gloss, but definitely is a shiny finish. It's not matte, so if you were looking for a matte eyeliner, this is not it for you. So I'm going to go in with the Mega Slim Skinny Mascara. And look at that brush. It looks really nice for your bottom lashes. It doesn't really say anything about giving you volume or anything. It is in the shade Noir or Black. So let's see how it applies. It's definitely black. I don't find it to be giving my lashes length more than literally just making them darker. I also don't really find any volume. Do you guys see anything? I don't. It's really just more like gives my lashes color, pigment. Let's try it on the bottom lash line. So can you see that, how it makes them really nice and black? Makes them more visible, like I actually have bottom lashes. For that I like them. That's really nice. And it's nice and thin to the point where it's not hard to put it on your bottom lashes without having the mascara fall onto your skin. So without further ado, guys, that is everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button if you're new and you want to see more videos from me. Remember your health. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it and you want to see more like it. Comment down below what you thought of these products, and if you have used them, how have they been on your skin? What type of skin are you? And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you're damn hella gorgeous, and I'll see you in my next video. For now, you might want to go check out one of my previous videos here. Bye, guys.